want to follow my rules. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to give them a nice warning and give them a day or two to change it. So,
all right. Do you want to hang on, or do you want to hang on?
No, I'm going to go back to listening on the computer.
All right.
You all have a good
Love
night.
you, girl. Appreciate you calling
too.
in.
Good night, man.
Thanks.
And
Bye.
I love
Good
how
night.
you're not an awesome parent at Christmas time.
Thank you. I try.
I'm going to try to be one too soon. All right. Love you. Take care.
Bye, Pam. Love you.
All right.
Later, Pam.
All right. So, with dun 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 dun.
Man in the
Hello.
room.
We now have our man on the spot, Mad Hatter, poet of the week. Who are we highlighting this week, Hatter?
Yeah, this week it's going to be the poet we know as Lagrif. That's Brian Sidney Griffin is his name. He's from the UK, and he's very established in the poetry and out as an author. He's got books out. I'm going to be posting in the group some links to follow. He's got a YouTube site where he does the spoken word with a video, which is most excellent. Once you get there, you can see the other ones that are listed on the right on YouTube. And I'm going to list about 3 poems. I went looking for good poems by him, and you know what? Every damn one of them was.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it was ridiculous. So I picked one. If you were going to read the one for Memories of his Mother. Okay.
Yeah, I'll read that one.
Okay. Now, let's a little bit on his background. He was the founder of the Walsall Poetry Society in the UK. He's an author, a performing poet. He's got his latest book is A Walk on the Dark Side with Lagrif. You can get it on Amazon. Brian Griffin's known through the UK for his readings of poetry on the radio and I believe TV, but I couldn't find that link for that. He does travel around. Last time I spoke with him, he said he does travel around and does the readings of his poetry across the UK. And I will post those links right now.
Okay.
And I suggest if you guys would take it and go to his site, you won't be disappointed. This is how poetry should be written. A lot of his stuff, there are links to the either YouTube or SoundCloud. I'm not sure if it's SoundCloud, but I think he has some recorded. So you can just click on the links and listen to him because he's got a great voice.
Yeah. So I'm going to read while you guys are perusing his all of his different poems. I'm going to go ahead and read one of his poems that I found good for the holidays. In other words, it's something that we all, everybody that's lost their mom, that's passed away or no longer have them. This is a great poem by him, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to read his poem. It's called Memories of Mother by Lagrif. And I'm glad that you brought him forward, Hatter. Very good. So let's. This is a little bit longer, so you guys can peruse his stuff, and I'll read it out. And here goes. Memories of My Mother by Lagrif. At my mother's funeral, the Anglican church was so full that people stood outside in the rain. Some we did not know. They were just people that she had met and helped out now and again. Mom made clothes for their children, gave gifts, and more important, listened to all she met. The postman, gasmen, neighbors, a house caller. She reached out to the desperate. Anyone who crossed her path would leave their home laden with unfettered generosity. These strangers at the church all wanting to pay tribute and give her life-loving testimony. Likely to erupt in anger or love, my mother, though small in height, was large in spirit and tempestuous. She ran up hills eating ice cream cakes and could not affect awe with a laughter so ingenuous. My mother encouraged me in all the arts, including painting portraits of models nude. She believed in giving trust and freedom, but when it came to sex, had a strict Victorian attitude. Age 5, I met death laid upon our kitchen table, neighbors singing some hymnal tune. As they washed the body, mother explained death was just entering another room. Neighbor's child, body prepared with pennies on his eyes. Hymn sung, all preparations made. Wearing my Davy Crockett hat, I believe death was my mother taught me to be unafraid. This chain-smoking, whirling dervish contradiction of a woman, the shopping addict who lived life to the full, reached out within her community with a giving heart, making people's lives less dull. I am now older than she who died from a sudden heart attack, age only 59. My father found her on the landing, bedroom taps and vacuum still running. She had just run out of time. Today, a lifetime of love is reduced to a few words on a tombstone bearing their names. Their tears, laughter, the many joys now gone, just fading memories of their humanity remains.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's this time of year that we people that have lost their mothers and fathers because they've gotten older, and then their parents die, and then they're the matriarch or patriarch of their respective families. It's always this time of year that people feel remorse that they didn't do more for their mom or more for their dad. I know I feel that way a lot of times, because my mom died at 72. She had a heart attack. Talked to her on a Tuesday, and she was dead on a Friday. And never knew that she had any problems with her heart. In fact, I thought she was going to live forever because she just was, just that type of person. But you never know, and that's why I always end my show with always tell the people that you love them, because you never know when it's their time to go. A life is a mystery. So I didn't want to. That's a great poet, and I think Hatter, you did a great job in selecting a wonderful poet. I did watch a couple of YouTubes that he had on his pages, along with his poems, and they are well done. He's basically done some animation, and he put things together and did his words and read them in different voices and everything. So if you get a chance, just check him out, give him a hello and tell him, you heard him on Late Night Poets on Blog Talk Radio, and maybe we'll get him to come on and read some of his poems. So that'd be awesome. So that's
I talked to him, Gretz. I don't think that'll happen.
Oh.
He's very humble in that way.
What happened? I can't hear you. Is it me? Can you all hear him?
Yes.
Yeah. No, man.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
I've been having technical difficulties tonight.
Difficulties.
Issues. You're having issues.
I'm having issues. All right.